Hi legends, welcome back. Today we're going to be watching some of the best maybe Christmas episodes that Nickelodeon have released, aka I want to watch another episode of Victorious. If you haven't already, check out my season 2 recap of Victorious, that'll be up here, and my Big Time Rush video will also be up here, spoiler for what else we're watching. Today we're going to be watching A Christmas Tory, I think that's what it's called, that's season 3 episode 1, and then we're watching the Big Time Rush double Christmas episode. But feel free to subscribe, trying to hit that 60k, feel free to follow me on my socials. And if you want to see the full-length reactions to both of these episodes, they will be available down below on my Patreon. Jesus Christ, that's loud. That was a jump scare. She looks so scared. I honestly don't remember this episode all too much, so I'm actually very excited for this one.
Just forget it. Forget everything.
Andre being stressed for once. Andre in a bad mood is such a rare sight.
Certainly wouldn't want to keep you awake during my class.
Thanks, you're the best.
Beck actually having flavour for once? Insane.
Andre wrote a Christmas song for his creative music class. His teacher gave him...
Don't say it out loud.
Okay.
A D! I said it out.
The disrespect is potent. We all know Andre's musical writing and his talent is nowhere near D average. It's an A.
How does a person go from an A to a D?
Happened to me in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, it's too real.
So just call one of those bug murderers.
They're called exterminators.
Yeah, why sugarcoat it?
Why is this episode actually popping off? Why is this becoming one of my favourite episodes now?
oh no, that kid's a freaky little weirdo.
She's my sister.
I was about to say that
know.
sounded
I
familiar.
don't know why your parents didn't stop with you. Text you all your Secret Santa assignments, and I expect you all to give very good, very creative gifts. Whoever gives the worst gift...
Ooh. For some reason, he doesn't give me musty breath vibes. Oh, I love it as well when I was doing my first ever Victorious commentary and I said that Sykowitz was the voice of Plankton. That was just a straight up lie. And so many people went with it. I didn't know either, but I just thought it was funny that so many people believed me. Why? I didn't even try for the clap. Am I a real fan? Such a flop. Devastating, ruined my day.
Quit playing with my mechanical Santa!
Of course, this is the imagery they go with.
Santa tried to kill me! Will you quit acting childish and help me bring the Christmas tree in?
Trina was stronger than the Marines for wearing those heels whilst bringing in a Christmas tree and going shopping. You can never make me hate her.
Christmas beef, my brother made it.
Cat and the words her brother made it, just I would not pick one up. I would not be daft enough. That's probably poisoned.
How much coffee have you drunk?
A lot, like a lot. I don't know, like maybe 7 cups. A lot. Is there a problem?
They needed to give Beck coffee more often.
Wanna see what I got Andre for his secret Santa gift?
No.
No. Ceramic guitar. I made it at Color Me Pot. Are you walking away? I'm embarrassed for you. That was me.
I don't blame her. For once, Trina is in the right, although most of the times Trina is in the right. Ever since Chicago, my opinion changed. That was a cultural shift.
Nope, no thank you.
Andre knows what's up. Also that
Because last...
blue jacket.
Calling Cat Valentine!
I'd be screaming, shaking, crying, running for my life if Robbie announced my name through a megaphone.
Your very own cotton candy machine!
Look, I hate Robbie most days, but this one wasn't a bad present.
Why is it so hard to think of a good gift for Andre?
Oh my goodness, the Tory wearing her glasses gang has popped up. The whole Reddit group, they're here. But they aren't wrong for that, to be fair, because she does dress differently at home, and that's kind of cool to see, because they don't normally do that on a TV show. Like, not in sitcoms.
I'm making him do stuff for me.
And why would he agree to that?
'Cause I'm pretty.
Pretty privilege. At least Trina is self-aware. Hustle. Is it bad the more Trina appears, the more I respect her?
Raj, go get them.
You said we'd have pizza first.
Yeah, change my mind. Ornaments, get them.
Kind of giving Jade vibes. I'm just noticing how similar her and Jade are in some ways.
I think something just moved in your bushes outside.
And it's not Robbie for once. Crazy.
Kill me with a rock.
That's so dark. Nickelodeon always had that unhinged humour though, where they just have someone declare that they want to end it all and then play a laugh track. But the person saying it seemed so serious.
All right. You're the teacher.
But the teacher is wrong. This teacher is a dumb
I respect your
pooter.
decision.
Thank you.
What is the matter?
He's correct for that though. The teacher actually needs to go get his ears checked. I loved how that was on beat, the knock with the music, because I don't even think that was intentional.
You bought me a girl?
That is some sort of trafficking scheme.
Always talk about that bully, the one who used to beat you up. And
Okay, thank God. Thank God.
Robbie, Christy Vicaris. You
That's
found
so
her?
awkward though, like,
You're
oh,
Christy?
you can shout at me, like knowing that's why you're there.
But now you're hot.
Oh, this is such a look though. Thing is though, I don't get why Psychowitz said they all would get creative presents, but none of them actually made these presents. They were creative in idea, I guess, but they were just like good gifts. These weren't like they did something for the other person. They just all bought things or got things. Whereas Tori's, I would argue, was the most creative so far, because she literally made it herself. So, questionable.
The scissoring.
Wait, that one about the girl who comes back from the dead and uses a pair of scissors on her two best friends?
Starting with the pretty girl.
Oh.
Imagine knowing that you are the pretty girl. Like she's talking about you.
For a present to give to Andre?
You have an idea? Tell me!
Beg me.
Kind of interesting dialogue we had here. And we had that too. So many innuendos in the span of 3 minutes. Here comes the Nickelodeon performance where they put the girlies in the shortest skirts, dresses known to mankind. Look, I'm all for it, but a kid's show, and they could barely bend over without it showing anything. I just more question the intent with the people behind the scenes. Also, this Christmas song is a bop. It's on my Christmas playlist. Like, don't knock it just because it's a kid's show song.
Candy canes and mistletoe, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, but all of it.
We got one bark. Will I get another bark in Big Time Rush? I still can't believe the teacher gave this song a D.
So if you feel it coming on the special day.
This performance though really was, this whole episode really was giving, which I feel like is rare for the Christmas specials. I just love his voice so much.
Maybe I was wrong about your song.
I just don't know how you mess up that badly. That's embarrassing. As a teacher, you should be fired.
Perhaps an A?
An A.
Now we're gonna watch Big Time Rush's Big Time Christmas Part 1 and 2.
'Twas the morning before Christmas, and L.A. was hopping, and the boys were up early, doing last-minute shopping.
This just reminds me of the crazy 10-minute cell episode of Wizards of Waverly Place. Why did that kind of look like Miranda Cosgrove? I know it wasn't, but it kind of looked like her. Oh, ho ho ho! I just might have to stan. It's just a little too good.
Don't open it till tomorrow.
I swear this girlie was in Zoe 101. Am I wrong? Is she just from this show instead? Ooh. Also, not the dang sound effects. I mentioned that in my other Big Time Rush commentary. That's the only reason why I didn't really watch Big Time Rush, because they used so many sound effects. It was like edited for toddlers, but I can still see the potential behind it.
Christmas frame, or it will be when you put a picture of us in it.
He couldn't even be asked to print out a picture.
Preloaded with pics.
Wait, we've got like a little love triangle.
Us.
Big Time Rush had a love triangle. I mean, this Manti did go above and beyond though.
I wonder what it could be.
Do they ever actually play hockey in this show? Do you ever see it?
Oh, don't look! You got your presents, but they're not wrapped. Well, all of these are.
I'm sorry, it's just sensory overload with all of these sound effects. I know it's probably annoying that I keep going on about the sound effects, but they are there and it's hard to ignore them. It's like they were afraid to let them just act, which I don't understand why.
Dogs! Let's make this
Dogs?
quick, because
He does call them dogs. Are we gonna bark?
nowadays-
Bark?
Okay, it's not my best.
No barking.
Pajamas?
Don't be disrespectful. Don't be ungrateful.
Because no one's going anywhere until I get my holiday song.
This is a hostage situation.
You wrote Yard Squirrel Christmas?
Yard Squirrel Christmas.
Biggest selling single.
How bored were people that year? Okay, well, actually, you know what? Chipmunks. Yeah, not mad about that. I get the hype now. I get why. Because the Alvin and the Chipmunks' first album and the album with the Chipettes, history, changed music forever.
There's plenty of cheeriness around here.
Something I hate in shows is when I can tell something weighs nothing and I can tell those boxes are just boxes that Mumsy's holding. Like, they do not weigh a single thing. That's just cardboard.
Great Christmas songs don't just happen.
Taylor Swift would say otherwise. I mean, she wrote Christmas Tree Farm in 24 hours. This is our first Christmas song on the EP.
Bring peace and harmony.
They really had them redesign the whole set for them under the guise of this is for the episode. But they just wanted a merry little set.
And make the other two celebrity duets.
Celebrity duets?
They could get Nicole Scherzinger again.
There's gotta be some celebrity who's still in town.
So join me, Miranda Cosgrove, and I have herself a Miranda's Little Christmas.
Not me speaking her into existence. I was just joking.
Hi, I'm Joey King.
But that deepens the whole universe of Nickelodeon because now she exists as Miranda Cosgrove as well as Carly and Megan. She has many doppelgangers.
Hallo, wie an der Wand so family Christmas clock dances, ja.
You don't think that he would have bigger connections though? Gustavo, whatever he is, as a record producer. Oh my
Bears are funny.
Okay, you've got 5 minutes to change and get ready for your duet with Fabio.
Okay, they haven't got her being a diva. That's interesting. That's good because she doesn't really have that kind of face. She doesn't have diva energy. Out of a lot of child stars, she actually seems to be one of the most humble ones.
Hello, Christmas bears.
Are they gonna kidnap him? I would fear my life.
You freaking me out now.
Fully just kidnapped a man, and no one's concerned about the screams and cries for help.
Please tell me this isn't whose dressing room. I think it is.
What's going on here?
Hey, Miranda, help!
The boys began to fret. Would this be their worst?
Oh, they have a strong end to part one. Ooh.
Back to our big-time Christmas, now full of scares. For Miranda had just caught Logan and his 3 bears.
I didn't actually expect this Christmas episode to pop off the way it has.
They're really cute.
Pretty privilege. It's actually so cool that she is in this episode.
You know, some guys came along and helped me.
Hey, what's up, Miranda?
Oh my God.
I don't want a lot for Christmas.
Singing Miranda needs to make a comeback. Her cover of About You Now outsold the original. Is it even a cover? Or is it her song? Anyway, that song, that album, like Daybreak or whatever it was called, I don't remember what it's called, slaps. Oh, I remember this. They used to play it during the ad breaks back in the day. I just kind of forgot this existed. I just always assumed it was a music video for Nickelodeon at Christmas time. Because there was another version though with other cast people like Jeanette McCurdy and Victorious in sleighs as well. I love how Miranda gets to just exist and the rest of them are doing all the heavy lifting because that's how it should be. Right, maybe this is the best Christmas episode or 2-parter that Nickelodeon has ever made. I think it's definitely my favourite Christmas special that Nickelodeon has done, which is surprising because I love Victorious. They're lying when they say that the Mariah Carey one goes #1 every year. It's actually that version that's at the top of the iTunes charts right now.
We still need to write a 3rd song. Find another superstar.
Wait, who else will they find? Are we gonna have another Nickelodeon celebrity? Is there gonna be another guest appearance? Oh! I did not expect him out of anyone to be on the Nickelodeon show Big Time Rush. This was like the most random guest star to guest star. Are they even going to go home for Minnesota? Are they going to Minnesota for Christmas? Are they just going to pretend that the other kids here don't have parents? That the only one that does is Kendall?
Nice. This is very Christmas messagey.
This kind of fits perfectly though because he's Snoop Dogg and they're the dogs. We have a whole pack here Teen Wolf Who, Tyler Posey is shaking. Not to be a hater, this is now my least favourite song on there, Christmas EP. I love how Snoop Dogg's just miming along. His voice is nowhere to be heard there. But the effort, I respect it.
With Snoop leaving for Grandma's, the gang didn't have long. Just 15 minutes to write their last holiday.
But he had to be at Grandma's in 15 minutes. He's not going to make it now in 15 minutes. He's going to be late. And that's going to make Grandma upset. I'm just thinking about the expenses there. That's so much equipment he just destroyed. I know that wasn't cheap. And they don't seem to be doing very well as a record label if they can't bring in celebrities to sing on their tracks. Like, what kind of pool does he have? Clearly not a lot. So I think he should stop smashing things.
They're shaking.
No, they're settling.
I love how I think I'm going to be cutting out mostly all of these scenes, sadly, when I put it on YouTube, so it's just the B-plot isn't doing much here.
Come on, Gustavo! It's Christmas!
Are they going to sing a chipmunk version? Oh my god.
Snoop Dogg.
Chick.
They cannot convince me this is all done in 5 minutes. The liars, the stinky liars.
We are.
They literally are doing their Alvin and the Chipmunks version, but Big Time Rush version.
Make us wear that. It's not our style, man.
This was truly during the peak of the Alvin and the Chipmunks then, wasn't it?
It's messed up to dress up in PJs. We rest up for good girls and boys. Christmas love.
Just, you can't beat Alvin and the Chipmunks. They were iconic. No matter how many dupes you make of it, it's just not the same.
And finally, nobody is getting in or out of Minnesota, or most.
They're gonna have to spend Christmas at the Palm Springs. What did I say? What did I guess? But Carlos, Logan, and James, they just have to abandon their families this Christmas. They have a new family now. Bro, do they even have parents, the rest of them?
Merry Christmas, Mr. Bitters!
They broke into his apartment? No, this is the lobby. This is a sweet little ending though, very wholesome, very cutesy.
And ham? How'd you know?
Everybody loves ham?
Except for vegetarians, vegans, pescatarians.
So I figured I'd spend the holidays with my dog.
Bark, bark.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
There's still time for someone to bark. No, I don't think I'm getting a bark. But one day I will witness one.
That's the recipe for the best holiday ever.
That was such a nice two-parter. I did not expect that.
And to all, a big-time night.
I would happily watch this yearly, this two-parter. That was very good. Damn, props to them. That's the end of us watching what I claim as the best Nickelodeon Christmas episodes, and I wasn't wrong. Let me know what you think. Are there any other Nickelodeon Christmas episodes that you think are better than these two and I maybe got it wrong? Let me know. But for now, have a nice rest of your day and I will see you next time.